Yes. Chamel, we're over to you now. What theme inspired your piece?
You got volume?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
um,
What theme inspired you?
it was a collection of different themes from everything from what was happening in the Black community as far as Black people dying every day, um, as far as the oppression of Black women, like just you have so much hatred and stuff going on and people spewing out right now, and it's just like as a people and as a culture, like you're tired of being treated a certain way for no reason. You
Mm,
feel me? You're tired of being discriminated against because of the color of your skin.
mm,
You know, you're geniuses, you are magic, you make the world go round. Without you, there is no existence, but we're feared and we're being killed and we're being held back in society in more ways than one because of our greatness. And
mm.
like the fact that some, like a group of people or a person in general feels like it's their duty to be in control and dictate for others is just crazy. You know what I mean? So it was just a bunch of things that took place, and then just hearing the right instrumentation and just being like, okay, it's time to release, because you don't want to keep all that. You know, you keep all that in and you become angry, you become aggressive, you become you act irrational because you're reacting out of emotion, you know. So yeah.
Yeah. So we put the emotion into our performances. There's lots of people who are excited to hear your words, Chamel. And Joel Jacobs is out there really enjoying the poems. And Lisa Harris has put in a few more awesomes and yays. So without further ado, let's go over to your piece, Chamel.
All right, so this piece is called Sorry. um it goes, I will never apologize for being real through all the lies. I never switched when others did. When it came to work, I put it in. Fell back, played my position. Let them talk. I just listened. Ridiculed and misused only so long. I'll play the fool. They talk about you really bad when you speak your piece. They justified through a badge killing us in streets. Then they wonder why we mad. We ain't got no peace. Then they try to hold our tongues when we go to speak. Said all these riots ignited because our backs on the wall. We are standing united, demanding change for us all. It's time for us to move forward with this revolution. Been promising us for some years and still no solutions. Time to reevaluate the way we really moving. We could build a conglomerate on a bigger movement. See what's the best that can happen when the boss step in the room. We keep our eye on the target and always know when to shoot. Recognize what it is and then we move according. Taking notes cause you's a joke and I don't play with cornies. When it comes to the chips, somehow I'm always hungry. I never fold on the flip. I always got it on me.
Whoa!
Yes.
Wow.
You did that. Yes.
Oh, just to continue our
both times.
yes, our verbal applause. Sheila and Diana, what resonated with you? What are your reactions?
The part where she was talking about like building a conglomerate on the movement and really capturing the stress of what's happening to the Black community, and it's like wondering why people are upset when look at the history of this. You know, this is not a surprise, and I really just felt that very deeply.
Yes, yes. How about you, Sheila?
I felt all of it. It was amazing. From the part where she said there was no solutions to them killing us and they have badges on. Like, it was amazing. Everything stood with me and I loved it.
Sheila, I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up, girl. I see you out here, girl. Okay.
LaShawn Jenkins said you slayed it, Chamel. And Jamise Williams is saying yes out there. And there's so many comments. You have to, I mean, there's just so many to read and lots of claps and pictures. You guys have to check this out later. I'm curious, Chamel, I've been doing everybody does public speaking in their own way. And one purpose for this entire event is to showcase the different ways that people can speak. And so our last event had a lot of stories in it. This one has a lot of poems in it. And the rhythm that you had in your words and just bringing across the emotion in there, how did you do that? This is not I could never write a poem like that. I have no idea how. So
yeah, you can. I start every piece or anything, any work or anything that I do with prayer and meditation. You feel me? Like, I'm really big on using my gift, because what I have is definitely a gift from God. Like, I'm cautious on how I use that, because it's a real gift. You feel me? And it can really impact and change people or inspire people, motivate people. Like, your voice is everything. You feel me? And there's a lot of people that are afraid to use it and won't use it. You feel me? And when you do use it, there's consequences and repercussions for it. So, like, for me to be blessed to have that gift and really don't care what anybody got to say, like, why not? And I always wanted to be for the betterment of people, for the progression or forward movement, something positive, something that you can grow from, heal from, learn from, because I'm learning and healing and growing through it. That's why I'm expressing it. These are things that I'm experiencing in life. These are situations and things that I'm actively playing a part in and being tested just like you. So, you might be ready to give up, but don't, because we always ready to give up when we right there, or it don't matter. I always just pray to just, help me decrease and the message to increase in me so I can get it out.
That's really powerful. I think especially the part that really resonates with me is just like, you feel like you have a responsibility because you have a gift and because there's so many things to express. So I'm curious if there are people